Hello there, Capricorn. It's time for a little relationship reading. If you resonated with the title of this video, then there's probably a good chance that there's some kind of message for you in there, even if you don't ascribe to, if the scenario isn't exactly yours, there's probably a message in there that you need to learn from. But yeah, I'm Michele B. While I'm waiting for a volunteer to come out of my deck, I'm Michele B. and I create tarot readings on purpose, prosperity, and love. I do weekly and monthly readings, so make sure you're subscribed if you love my style. There we go, volunteer. Two of Pentacles. Okay, so there's some of you who might be, just a pinch, a smidgen of you who are trying to figure out how to juggle between mundane things like work and your lover, but there's also some of you who are trying to decide between two different people. You have two different people showing interest in you and you're like, I don't know what I should do about it. It's raining men, hallelujah. That's awful. Bridget Jones' Diary. You don't need that. That's trouble. I mean, come on, please. We don't want to treat people like that. What's the advice for you? What's the advice for you? I'm feeling like I should do a person number one and person number two. We got the Emperor here. That would be person number one. You know who that is? The Emperor. That's the solid, fatherly kind of masculine figure that's like, he's got everything figured out in the mundane aspects of life. He's not very emotional. He's a little bit cold emotionally, and he's just like, this is the way it is. And you kind of resonate with that because your vibe is a little bit like that a lot too. So it's like on the mundane everyday level, you click, because you don't have to worry about where they stand. There's just like, there's nothing confusing about that at all, about the way that they go about their lives. But you know, some of us need a little spark. Anyway, what about person number two? Come on now, person number two, come on out, show your face. And person number two is somebody from the past, or someone that makes you feel like cute and giddy, like you're in high school sweetheart kind of connection. Either someone from the past or someone who makes you feel like you're young again. So it's like these two different contradictory vibes that I'm getting. And for those of you who are trying to decide, like trying to juggle like the mundane material stuff with love, that can be there too. Like, I've got all these responsibilities, and then I've got like wanting to put so much heart and soul into a love affair. Anyway, we're looking at these two different scenarios, and let's get some advice. Let's find out what the cards want you to know about how to spend your time and energy. Do you have to decide anything? I don't know. I feel like it's only an issue because the Capricorns that are tuning in aren't comfortable with juggling two people. Like, they want to have like they want to invest themselves fully into one thing. But I think neither of them makes them feel very secure. We got the Star over the, you know, the frivolous love situation. What about the Emperor? And that's the Seven of Pentacles. So you know that the Emperor character it's a solid investment given time. Given enough time, you can become complacent and comfortable with it. That you don't have to put in a whole lot of work and effort on it. But I really feel like your heart is pulled much more toward this person from the past, or the person that triggers feelings that you used to have when you were a child. This person is very healing for you. This is more of the same. This is more of you. This person that has a healing aspect. You're like, well, what about investing for the long run? I don't feel like that's something you really need to be concerned about at this moment. The long run investment. You know that this is the safer long-term investment of your time. But there's more to life. Like, you can support yourself. You'll be okay with the mundane aspects of life. But how often do you have this like karmic soulmate kind of connection that helps you both ascend and develop and grow? because that's what's being indicated here. Emotional growth, spiritual growth. Even though it's not going to be easy all the time, because your attitudes are very different about how to go about life, and so it causes some conflict sometimes. But in that conflict is healing and growth. So that's what you get to choose your trajectory. Whatever you want to do with your life, you get to choose it. That's the cool thing, in that our fates are never sealed, that we attract what we desire, and we get to choose what it is that we're going to attract from moment to moment. So you can choose to attract the stability that you never have to concern yourself with, or you can choose to attract the spiritual growth and ascension. I think I know which one you're going to choose. I love you, Capricorn. Thank you so much for being with me. And yeah, if you enjoyed my reading style, please be sure to subscribe. And I love you, and I will see you next time. Bye.